episode of Fandom Station. I'm your host Malcolm. This is my co-host here Deeds.
Hello.
Yeah. Today we'll be reviewing another episode of DanMachi Season 5, Episode 6, Aurelio, the Story of the World. Okay. What are your feelings about the episode? I thought it was pretty fun. That was funny. But a little bit dramatic too in some areas as well.
That tortured Belle.
Yeah, there was some really big mental torturing going on with the whole city, like basically brainwashed into believing he's part of the Freya Familia, and everyone telling him he was crazy. It's like the Mandela effect, but you're the only one affected by the Mandela.
The Mandela.
Yeah, the Mandela effect. You know what the Mandela effect is, right? I'm not this
I
point.
know the Mandela effect, but I've never heard of it referred to like that as the Mandela.
Yeah, I just made it up. All right, so we're gonna get into the news real quick. So, Juice Cars and Fan Parade launched today with over 10 million pre-registrations in like English, I think. So that's cool. Even did you play this game before in Japanese, right?
Yep.
So you probably get around to playing that soon. It's cool. Next up, on this day in Sword Online history, I guess this day will be 14 November 7th, 2024. Kirito, really dating the podcast here. Kirito clears the game of Sword Online. That's cool to know. We finally here. Yeah. You're finally here. And it's interesting. I'm gonna go a little bit tangent here. Just stick with me, but like we've got
Wait,
to.
so is the wait.
So in the anime,
Is it up?
in the anime, it's talking about in the game. In the story of the game comes out in like 2022, right? So
Yes.
it takes them 2 years to beat the game, and and this is the day in the story that when they beat the game. And it's kind of crazy to think we have a lot of technology that they were using in Sword Online is like here and like it's like very early stages. Like we have AI, we have like we can make realistic images just using like prompts now, like the game, like how they have like realistic everything looks like it does in real life. We can do that right now with some software, right? And we have computer monitor interface as well to degrees. So we're a little bit behind, but we're getting there.
Are we catching up?
Yeah, we are catching up. So I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing at this point. I think we might be getting more than we asked for once we do catch up.
Yeah, we're gonna be stuck in our games.
As long as we don't die, though. Alright, next thing, Nintendo Switch successor will be backwards compatible with such games.
Yeah, the Switch 2.
Yes, that is very.
And you can play more games at a 30 FPS rate.
Wow. Okay, next one. Toho Spell. Speaking of one of the games you can play at 30 FPS, Toho Spell Carnival games introduction trailer, preview story, characters, gameplay. Game launches digitally, physically in North America for Switch, PS5, and PS4 in 2019. Okay, yeah. All Toho fans don't speak out at once. Okay, don't all cheat. Okay, but
That's the name of the series, Toho?
yeah, Toho. It's like a bullet spray game where you got.
It's a bullet hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bullet hell.
Yeah, you gotta avoid all the projectiles that it's like you know what it is. We know what it is. But it always interests me because like lore around the game seems to have nothing to do with the gameplay itself. Unless you're like a big fan and understand how it works. Cause I'm like, okay, what is like an exorcist shrine made and like a vampire controlled time coming into play? I don't really get it.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
Did you just say Dio? Did you just bring Dio in?
I see why I said that. I was down on myself. I do think that is a scenario. I do think there is a vampire who can like stop time in the series as well.
Or they have a Dio.
Next thing, Amazon Prime Video streams Look Back by Tatsuki Fujimoto, anime film with new English dub. Cool. So I could watch.
Look Back.
So I could watch this in English now. That's cool. Alright, that's all for news. Alright, let's get into the episode. Alright, we're going into DanMachi Season 5, Episode 6, Arayo Distorted World. Okay, first things first, we kind of start like immediately after. Well, not immediately after. There's a little bit of time skip where Bell's getting his like brain checked by a new character, like a doctor for the Freya Familia. Do you remember what her name was?
No, but I hate her.
Why?
I hate everyone in the Freya Familia. It shouldn't be new.
They are a bunch of simps, so
Actually, besides the Chinubu, I still can't say that word correctly. The Chinubi.
Chinubio.
Yeah. Besides him, I like him.
I thought you were trying to say Tanuki or something. Oh yeah, Chinubio. Yeah, I know. I was about to say, yeah, Chinubi. I was about to say I like Alan too, but then I remember when Harry treated your sister, I was like, no, I don't like Alan. I forgot I don't like Alan anymore. It's like,
Alan is very. I don't know anything about Alan though. Yeah. So
I liked how he was against.
All I know is
I like how he thought his whole familiar was stupid, and then he just ended up being a jerk himself. I was like, oh, never mind. He was just a different kind of jerk.
Honestly, of the whole familia, of everyone they've shown right now, the only one that isn't aggressively like jerk. The only one that isn't a jerk is the Chinubi.
Yeah. He even said later in the episode, he said, in his own way, he said, "Well fought." So I was like, that was he gave a compliment. Like that's like the first one. It's like one of the first straightforward. Well, it's more of an earnest compliment than Bell's ever received so far from the Familia.
Honestly, if the whole Familia goes down, I hope he does something good.
Yeah.
Unless they just decide to ruin his character, then I have no other option.
They might just ruin his character because, like, what I've learned is that your favorite is not always the author's favorite. But yeah, I just checked. He's getting like checked by just checked. And yeah, he's getting checked by the healer. I just checked, and he's getting checked by their healer. Her name is Heath. She's the pink hair girl in the beginning of the episode. She basically says,
"Yeah, I'm never gonna remember."
She basically says, so yeah, Heath basically says that his memories have been altered by a curse, but it's outside her like specialties to heal. So they have to go to somebody in the Familia to heal something like that. And
okay, I hate them, but I will give it to them for this stupid ploy to get Bell to believe it. They're basically saying his original memories were completely erased, and he was only left with the forged memories, which is very stupid.
Because this is the magical course called gaslighting. It's very powerful and forbidden magic.
And they even tried to cover it by giving him the name of someone that could possibly do it, but essentially hiding it behind the fact that this person's too powerful. They're never gonna have the time to actually heal Bell. So Bell is just like what is he gonna do? You know, very stupid thing that they did, and because it's Bell, it works. But very funny thing to see.
Yeah, I think they give a slightly different explanation from that. They say he could do it, but they don't want to owe a debt to the Familia that the healer belongs to. So that's the reason they give for not going over there. And then he's like, oh, the best way to deal with this is just forget the memories. And opening plays. And then that segues us into the next scene. Do you remember this part?
Lord, hold on. I'm getting my points in the episode mixed up. This is the first time he enters the room, right? The room of
no, the room of Spirit of Time. No, that's a different show.
Oh, this is when they go out training. Okay.
No. You're getting hit.
Lord?
This is when Freya is talking with Horn about.
Oh yeah.
They're basically talking about the deal they made and how Horn lost the deal, so she can spend any time on Bell. And then the Horn's like, will you punish me? You know, Freya's like, no, because like this is the worst punishment for you. After all, isn't it? You know, Horn and Bell being together. So I think then I think we get this scene of. Oh, we still don't get that scene. The next scene is with Hestia, and she's lamenting about how she couldn't tell Belle about the truth because then like Freya and the whole familia, you know how average this familia is. They got spies everywhere. They wouldn't know immediately.
No, she couldn't wait.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You talking about her?
Yeah, I'm talking about how Hestia couldn't tell Belle
Yeah,
that
she
she
couldn't.
because they would have all been on that immediately.
Oh, she's lamenting on it. Yeah, no.
She went on. And then she went to Hermes, who did give her notes to give him or to like make him join her side and like help out with stuff, but she's not sure if it's the right time. And I don't think she knows what the signal is going to be. She's going to just know when it happens, right?
Yeah.
We don't know what the signal is, but it's probably not the right time now.
I'm sure something has to happen with the assistant. She hasn't been back yet.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like they have been.
Yeah.
She hasn't shown back up with no eyes. Actually, no, not eyes. Ryu got saved, so she's also not under my control.
Yeah, the next scene is with Ainz, where she's way into the bridge. This is the bridge where they like practice like regularly. Her and Belle practice regularly. It's like training skills. So this is why she's there. If you forgot that reason. So she's basically I don't know. I guess she just has that strong enough will or something that she's able to like faintly know that she's kind of supposed to go there. And she's just waiting there, but she doesn't know why. And then Hestia goes to her and basically tells her not to meet up with Belle at all, and to avoid him, so he isn't crushed by her not remembering like their connection. Because we all know that Belle has like the realist phrase, like the skill that basically makes him stronger, based on his like love for or infatuation with Ainz. So if he loses that infatuation or it gets that feelings gets crushed or something, his protection against Freya's charming ability will go away. So that's a smart. Usually I don't like that kind of stuff, like like avoid the person that they actually care about. It's like which kind of leads them being isolated, but like I think it's smart, right? In this situation.
That I don't know.
It's like usually it's like, oh yeah, you can't be
I
around.
brought up bad memories. That brought up bad memories from Gurren Lagann.
I can't. I'm glad I don't have those memories.
The way they did Simone after the death of him, but they just disrespected Simone, even though Simone was the one that was closest to him. And I'm just like, bro, what?
Yeah. Sometimes I'm trying to think of a scenario, but I've seen stuff like this where it's like, oh, we can't be around him because if you're around him, that's gonna like make him worse, or like that's gonna upset him or something, When it's like, no, they should be surrounded with the people they love or something like that. But I think in this situation it makes sense because like she doesn't remember him, so it'd just be like one-sided.
Honestly, I don't see why people have friends in anime. It usually never works out unless you're in like an extremely good verse where your friends. Like it almost.
I think it works. I think it works out I'll say 25% of the time. I think in favor of friendship. I think that's why you have to mean the power of friendship in the first place.
It just.
It causes a lot of pain and suffering.
It don't look good.
It does cause a lot of pain and suffering. It's like what they say, pains like once you know love, you will also know hate or something like that.
Like, bro, it just seems like more often than not, your friend will almost eventually screw you over in some way, shape,
I thought
or
you
form.
were talking about like how you're gonna lose your friend eventually, or if something messed up is gonna happen to you.
No, it's a lot of friendships that are like kept in anime. But like, unless a person really dies, then the main character's friend probably isn't gonna leave the story so soon. But like them, like there's so many plot lines of just like either the friend being overconfident or the friend like getting jealous or something stupid and just almost costing the team their lives. It's a very common thing, I
Look,
feel
I
like.
think you're describing the best arcs in One Piece. I think aren't the arcs in One Piece that people like the most are the arcs where like one of the Straw Hat members leaves the Straw Hats for a minute.
Usopp is very stupid. Okay, Usopp is very stupid for his beef with the Straw Hats. Usopp,
And, not,
Usopp
and
had.
this is not let's not talk about One Piece here. That's not. I just mentioned this be vague. Moving on,
As,
move on to the next. Moving on to the next scene. We got the next scenes with Freya and Oronos. Freya's basically saying, "Don't interfere with my schemes to get Bell all to myself." And Oronos was like, "There's not much I can do anyway, and so I'm gonna let you do what you want. I don't condone it. I think you're messed up, but I can't do anything about it. You got the whole town in your control. Like even my dude Fails, the skeleton guy, is under your control now." And then she's like, "Okay, all right." And she basically she leaves. I'm not sure if she said anything else. Oh yeah, she does say
he doesn't.
she does say
I
that
think.
she does say in this. I don't think it really matters, but she does say in exchange for you not interfering with me, I will get my Freya Familia to like go down to dungeon and like help clear it and like get ready to fight the Black Dragon, which I don't think really mattered because like as he said he couldn't really do anything anyway. So I don't think her saying that she was going to do that mattered to me as much to him. Yeah, but she leaves and then Fel comes out and he's like, am I really being controlled? And that's just how deep it is. Like even when you know you're under the spell, you can't actually break it. And then so the next scene after that is Fel looking at all his gear. It's all there except for the Hestia knife, which is probably not there because it would not make sense to have a knife called Hestia knife. Dude, I'm not sure if it has the name Hestia on it, but maybe it's just like this is too intrinsic to like his like history with Hestia for me to like just cover that up. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna keep that somewhere else. It's probably what she's thinking.
Is the Hestia knife the rainbow knife?
No,
Or the knife made by the unicorn?
it's the black knife.
So where is that knife?
The unicorn knife.
Yes.
I guess he just. Oh, I'm not. I think that might have been broken last season. Honestly.
Was it? Oh, I think he put his magic into it and it broke.
Yeah.
No, did it?
It might have. I mean, I think so. I think I wouldn't put past it because
It seems like something that would
the
happen.
unicorn knife doesn't even have a name, so it wasn't too important to Bill's character. I think it was cool. It was a cool knife. You know, the Hestia knife is that is definitely important to Bill. So, do you know how the Hestia knife works again? They need a refresher.
No, I don't.
Okay, so the Hestia knife was made by Hephaestus, like the god of forging. Hestia basically took out an extreme loan to pay for the knife, which is why she ends up working on a bunch of jobs to pay it off.
Oh, yeah.
And the knife itself has the ability to grow with its wielder. So the stronger Bill gets, the stronger the knife gets. So it's basically it levels up every time he levels up. So that's why it's so important, like because it's like it measures up to his potential. Like it's like as long as he gets stronger, the knife will also get stronger. So like, it's never gonna get like what to say, like irrelevant or like obsolete. It's kind of like a knife. It's kind of like a sword that was made in that time we got reincarnated slime last season. I'm not sure if you remember that sword. Yeah, the same. I think it's the same thing as this one, where it levels up with him. So yeah, so that's not there. And then we get to the part where he goes to see Freya at night for really wholesome reasons, of course.
Huh.
Nothing. He just wants to talk to him. That's it. That's all she wants from this whole situation is to talk to Bill, right? Right? If these, well, what else do you think she could want? I just think she wants to talk to him, right?
You said wholesome. There would be holes involved.
Yeah, she basically got Sally Bell some more. She's like, well, I see that your memories are like messed up, but like you can tell me about them anyway. I won't like say they're wrong which is I thought was actually a very clever tactic. Like, well, how else to get somebody to trust you than to be like the only person not telling them they're wrong? You know what I'm saying? That's a
You're a villain for this, by the way.
that's very. I was yeah, awesome. Just like Insidious, just like yeah, I'm like I know they're like I'm the one not telling you that they're wrong because they're all right. It's like I'm saying that of the situation for everybody else to make you think you're crazy.
She had a couple of smiles in this episode that were purely villain smiles. Like purely, like they darkened the screen and everything, bro. Like,
I don't know. Just feel like that's a normal face. It's like that's he has resting villain
bro, they
face.
darkened the
She,
screen, like to emphasize.
she has RVS. I'm not saying she didn't. I'm just saying she does that all the time to me. Like, she has RVS, man, resting villain face.
Lord,
So Belle's like, which is really smart. Belle's like, yo, if you really are my god, perching goddess, check my status, because like only the perching goddess can like check the status.
no, he said change it. Anyone can check it, I believe, but they can't update the status
No,
unless they're the god.
yeah.
She updated it.
Everybody can check. Everybody can check it. Not, but I think you actually. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you need like a special kind of eyes to check it. I think, or a special kind of knowledge to check it. Like just bare. Like I think there might be some people who can look at it and tell what's going on, but I think most people can't make sense of it. But yeah, you have to be the patron goddess like to change it, and she uses this item from Reveria called Status Snitch to basically change his status one time. I think that's also levels him up as well because we knew he was supposed to level up last time. So now I think he's level.
No, because he would have been level. No, he would have been level.
No, we know.
Yeah, he would have been level four.
Remember the beginning of the season where Hestia was like, I
He would have
wasn't.
been level four, wouldn't
Yeah, no, he should be level 5 now because he was level 4, but
he?
like,
Okay, so no, he didn't level up then.
yeah. And so I think he's level 5 now, which will explain the
No, he
scene.
did.
Which will explain the scene later in the episode when he's doing so well. Like if he's level 5, then he's actually really strong compared to like he should be a lot stronger than a lot of these other people, right? There's no
He
like
is not level 5.
wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
She did the time. I was going to say time sheet. She did the status check and she gave it back to him, and it showed that he was still level 4. But she, as he said, she updated his vitality, so his health.
Yeah, okay. Um, oh, I guess he just didn't want to level him up too, because like
I don't.
he should
I
be able to
think
level.
it. I would assume it gives you the ability to update stats, but not full on level up.
Maybe.
Because leveling up is very important to a person. So it would make sense if another goddess just simply didn't have a way to interfere with that.
I don't know. I'll check back. I, you might be right, but we're probably not gonna see this item again because it was like a one-use item, right? Or maybe no, it wasn't. It wasn't a one-use item.
It looked like a
It
vial.
was a vial. She had a vial, so she could use it as much. As long as the vial, she still has a vial, she can keep on doing it. Because it would be kind of stupid, like if he's like, hey yo, let me do it again. You know, what I'm
Do it twice.
do
It's
it
like,
twice.
what?
Like that's like the bane of all like magicians. I think it's like just do the same trick twice.
That'd be hilarious. Like,
what you
she
know?
did. Like, he goes to live in life and he just comes back later. Can I get a straight, please? And he's like, not right now.
Yo, wait. Did you wait 3 to 4 business months? Because because from last episode we still know that she has to wait that long for him to officially for him to
probably
officially
give it up.
yeah. So then we get to the training scene where they basically like we're all gonna. Also, I don't know why, but everybody in Freya Familia just seems like they have cool character designs. I just noticed that. I'm just like, God.
I like their outfits. I will say that.
Yeah, it's like the outfits are cool. Like, and everybody just seems to be like with it. Like, I guess this is why everybody seems like they know what they're doing. Like I'm like, are they all like level 3 and above or something? Because it feels like that sometimes. But yeah, they
What
have
an insane build.
yeah they basically have a daily training sessions where they fight each other to the death, or just like I guess to the like almost to the death every single day, all day, which is crazy. Like I don't think I need to say that how crazy that is. They fight. They just do this daily, all day, to the death almost. I guess because like I don't know. I was confused. Like are they actually killing each other or not? I, but then they showed at the end that they have a healer who can heal people from like the brink of death. So I think that's actually what's going on. But then
Which I didn't think about it, but now that we say that back and I think about it now, that is insane. It's not a full heal, but it's essentially the same thing.
yeah,
She
I'm
can
like
bring you back from the most severe of injuries, just
that.
not death.
That's also not. That's not some. See, that's not the crazy part. It's the amount of people She's apparently doing it on every single day. I'm like, what? How does that work?
Every lower member of the guild.
She would be nuts in like a raid party. Just imagine that. Like you
I
just
don't
get.
even know if it's like a group heal or a single heal type of thing.
I think it's a. It seems like when she did on Bell it was a single heal. I don't know. Like
Yeah, but
they haven't
she
showed.
might be able to do
I don't know.
that, or she might have different versions
I
of it.
don't know. Yeah, but like she has to be very important to the familia. I don't know. Maybe she might get kidnapped. I feel like now that we say that she might get kidnapped if she's that's important to familia. Like you know how much Harahime is like treated like as a prize for our ability to level people up. I feel like this is on the same level.
All right, but level no, close. I feel like leveling up is way stronger than near death healing.
Yeah, but I'm
But
talking about the amount of people she can heal apparently at the same time. I'm not even saying if she can do one. If she can do one by one or not. She has to do it in quick succession, at least because like
yeah,
some of these people were bleeding out like at the very beginning, and they went on to like they went on to sunset. But anyway, I digress. Uh, Bell eventually ends up being like the last one standing out of like just the regular people, and then the main I guess guild leaders, like the top people, like you know the prom brothers, like the Gulliver, what are they? The the Gulliver
the
brothers,
Gulliver, the
the
Gulliver,
yeah the Gulliver brothers,
Gulliver, yeah, Gulliver. I don't know.
The Gulliver brothers, the Shinobi the Shinobi and had them all show up and like we're gonna fight you now. It's like defeating all the like the random mobs and then getting to like the to like a boss rush now. It's not even a boss rush. It's like this is a way to be so unfair. Like no games don't do this. It's like fighting multiple bosses at once. I don't even know any game that does that.
Bell was still injured by this point too. He
Yeah,
didn't even get healed until after all of this.
yeah.
So Bell just had to fight like 15 to 20 level 3 guild members
I know
all to
it's
then
legit.
fight level 4 to 5 higher ups in the Freya Familia.
I know all the Freya and Sarah stuff can distract you, but like this whole season has just been one big training arc in disguise. I just want everybody to know that this is one big training arc in disguise because this man's being put through the ringer.
I don't know about training arc,
No,
but
no. He's
this is
definitely
definitely a training arc. This little
he's
section right here.
he's no. Even before when he was getting top out of head on, he wasn't just teaching him like how to pick up girls. He was also teaching him how to. He's actually
Kind of what?
training him. He was also training him physically, I think too. I think.
Yeah, but Bell does that on his own anyway.
Yeah,
It's like it's like
it's like, but
it's
like,
like hiring a personal trainer
yeah,
just to tell
yeah.
you to do the same thing you're doing.
No,
Like
no, no. It's like hiring like a personal trainer like who's not an Olympian versus hiring a personal trainer who is an Olympian. It's like that's also an Olympian who also hates you. Anyway, next we get to see what's her name? Is it? It's not. Keep on forgetting. It's the guild attendant that he goes to.
oh yeah, I'll
The
never
guild
remember.
the guild
I
advisor.
don't remember.
She's an
I
important.
know you're talking about.
She's an important character, man.
Uh,
Come on.
does it start with an S?
It starts with
I
Eon.
mean, she's cool. I just can't remember her name.
She's an important. She's been here since the beginning. Come on, how could you not remember her name?
Do you remember her name?
I
As
don't.
you slowly type on your computer.
I don't. That was her name. I'm struggling here. Don't remember her name. I'm looking it up. Aina.
I
I
know.
was going to say Aisha. I was like,
Yeah, bro.
they they're similar. I mean, she remembers her encounter spell, like all throughout the show, and then like she like finds the book. She like the Bill's like main document is apparently missing, but then she finds a personal book, and then
Wait,
she,
no, she doesn't remember her encounters all throughout the show. She remembers the one encounter they had after.
no, she remembers all. She sees the book and has all of them in there, at least the important ones.
No, you
Yes.
said that way before she picked up the book, though.
No. I'm talking about the whole thing, and like it's like one thing. She finds the book, right, and then it has all of her like members bill, like the most important ones. And she like starts crying, like even through the spell. But then Freya apparently she just has people. I don't know how she does it. Like apparently she's not only mind
It's
controlling,
chakra.
not only is she mind controlling them, but apparently she can also read what they're thinking as well. Or maybe they just I don't know. It's like maybe it's like a subconscious thing.
I
I
think she
don't.
just has spies, like watching everybody just in
No,
case.
no, because we see
Because everyone's
we
charmed.
saw a shot of somebody throwing like the
Yeah,
one like I
yeah,
guess
she turns around
I
and
guess
she looks at Iron.
I'm sorry, I'm wondering how the Tron works. Is the Tron like just basically like mind control? Like she could like make him think do anything she wants? Cause I thought it was just like her making him think. Or maybe she just
Yeah, it is.
or
Uh,
maybe she just trying
that's
to
what
she probably just trying that one
that's what
person.
Rama said.
Yeah, but I was like I feel like she didn't like I don't know, let me see how to say it. Like I thought it was like she just like did one command where like everybody forgets and then that was it. But now I'm thinking about it, she probably just charmed her in particular to be like is a lookout, I think. Yeah. Anyway, the middle Frey comes in, steals the book and I think puts it back into like mind control so she forgets everything. And then we cut back to Bill finishing his fight with all the top people in the Familia. And
As
what's
we see the light gloss over his eyes, he dies.
he doesn't die. He was on the verge of dying.
He dies. The light went out in his eyes.
That's
What
also
does that mean in anime terms, people?
he faints.
He faints.
Yes, he fainted.
Yeah, he fainted like it was Persona. He died.
He almost no. They look. They just literally explain it. It's like that he almost died. He was close.
All right, buddy.
Uh, then we go to the scene of Freya Familia. He's all eating around the table. They almost seem not crazy in this moment. Then next important part is Belle going back to Freya, and you remember what happened this moment? You remember what happens here?
Uh, I think Bale asks for proof again, and she starts listing off a bunch of things that she shouldn't know, but because she took Ina's book earlier in the episode, she knows everything. So it's
Mm,
his first kill in the dungeon was a goblin kill. Uh,
classic. Goblin Slayer would be proud.
his fight with a minotaur, and it was something else I can't remember.
Oh, the fight with the Apollon too. Apollo, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think
So yeah, she recounts those to get him to believe her.
yeah, he still isn't believing what's going on. He's still, but this wills I don't know. This wills him down a little bit, but I think he's still strong so far. I don't know. Maybe I'm not sure. I'm not sure because like if this hasn't got him, I'm not sure what will. You know, like
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I think he's good unless something crazy happens. I guess him meeting Irons is probably nailed in coffin. Yes, at this point. But anyway, Belle leaves for the night, and then Freya is overjoyed at the situation she created, and Horn's like, I hate this. uh, yeah, but then the last scene is basically just Belle like talking to Hestia, by himself, like, and it's like, is this really who I am? And he's like questioning it even to himself now. And then the episode ends. Goes to the end credit scene. I mean, you can say your dots whenever you feel like.
Oh, I mean, you didn't, roll into that. Uh,
uh,
I don't know. It was alright episode. I have to give it like a 7 because I don't like how they doing Bill.
what? Well, that's
I
what.
bump it up to an 8.
I'm like, what? Do you not like drama?
I like drama, but this is nothing is interesting about the Freya Familia to me, and
Oh,
I'm not sorry to say it.
I,
They suck.
I, I found
They
it.
have one good character.
See, I don't know. With me, I can separate my how likable they are from how interesting the character is. I'm like, them sucking doesn't mean nothing to me. I'm more interested to see like how does Familia function? Like, what do they do? I'm really interested in that. As like how they interact with each other when it doesn't involve Freya. I'm
You are not supposed to get interested when they all suck. That's the point.
that's what I'm just
Why
saying.
would I be interested in a field full of characters that do nothing but make me mad?
I don't. I mean, I guess that's just how it is for me with villains. I guess. I mean, that's how I can like be interested in villains and like be like, oh, they're.
If it was a good villain, then sure.
You don't think
None of the
you don't think the good
brother
villain? You don't.
Alan is barely shown. Hogany, I love Hogany. If they had more with Hogany, I would love the Fred Familia.
I know. I
But
see.
they don't.
I
They
see.
don't show it off.
I see the familiar more as a group than an individual character. I say I'm interested in. I've seen like the group dynamic of how this familiar works. Has been pretty interesting so far to me. Like the mansion, how they all stay in the mansion, how they apparently all train every day. It's like being like a military compound. I think it seems. I'm wondering, do they go on adventures?
Mhm. That's interesting.
I'm not even sure.
The thing is that they all fight every day. But like besides that, it's like I genuinely have no
And
care for any of these boring characters.
then we get to see some humanity from them at the end of the episode. They're just like they're acting like a bunch of just normal people, like asking for like, hey yo, meat, we want some food. It's like I was not expecting them to be normal at all. But like I was like, oh, it's like I could see like a normal familiar just acting the same way around the dinner table. But we all know they're crazy though. But I'm wondering like how crazy all of them are. Are they all just people who are just devoted to Freya, like in love with her, not like normal like devotion to your goddess, but like actually infatuated with them. You know, uh, that's why I'm interested in them. I'm interested in seeing. I don't know how exactly they work more, or how exactly they get more members and stuff like that. I mean, we might not, but I'm also wondering what will happen after this arc is over if they would get disbanded. If they get disbanded, I'm gonna be worried for Wario because there's gonna be a bunch of like simps just like scattered everywhere.
Arrest them all or kill them all. I don't care. Either one works.
Yeah, I mean, there was even some like female. There was even some like
Okay, besides Hogany,
there was
again, I have to specify besides Hogany.
also I'm not sure if you knows, but some of the familiar with women. I guess I was there before, but I was thinking most of the main ones were like all men. Did you notice that?
What?
Like so most of the main ones were like all men. So I kind of assume, I guess, that they were all men because they were in love with like Freya, but like some of them are women now.
The
So
main familiars?
huh? No,
Most of the main familiars?
no. Most of the main people in like Freya's family were men. So I thought they were. I was. I wouldn't have been surprised if they were all of the family was men. That's what I'm saying. But some of them women. Some of them women too, which is cool. But seriously, I don't know. How do you think Frey recruits some members? Like, does she just walk up to people and like charm them, or does she just like ask them normally? Or I don't know. Maybe or
It probably has
it's like a
recruiters try to.
yeah, maybe it's like an app. I think it's like an application to like the Frey Familia. Like it's like one will be on there. I was like, are you talented? Are you good looking? Are you a simp? But anyway, Anyway, you said 8. I guess I'll give it. I guess I'll give it
We're
a
going
9.
back down to a 7.
I give it a 9. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the episode.
Yeah, I'm staying at a 7. This episode was not very interesting
Okay, all right. Next
for
one.
me. Besides, yeah.
Okay, next one is titled Loneliness with the subtitle separated. So sounds like more mind torture. So
This will either be Hestia finally figuring out the signal, or Ryu to
I'm
becoming back.
calling it. He is going to have a run in with Ainz, and she's not gonna know him. I'm calling that's gonna happen next episode. That's my theory.
I won't believe it. I won't stand for it.
All right, no, we can stand for the end of this episode. I'll see you on the next one, travelers.
We bid you adieu.